Hello, my most amazing art students. Today we're going to be discussing this piece of art by Henri Matisse. It is called Icarus. And I'm not sure how many of you guys know the story of Icarus, if you've studied it yet or not. But Icarus is a Greek myth about a boy who wanted to fly very high, and he made himself wings out of feathers and wax. Well, he got really confident and he flew too close to the sun, and the heat of the sun made the wax melt and his feathers fell off, and then he ended up falling to the earth. It's kind of an analogy of like, don't think that you're better, that, don't get bigger than your britches kind of saying, or, take what you have and enjoy it, and don't try to go beyond that. Don't try to go too far because you might lose what you have. And so it's kind of an interesting myth in Greek mythology. So in this artwork by Matisse, does it look like Icarus, the figure here, is flying or falling? What do you guys think? Why do you think that the figure might be flying or falling? What kind of positioning of the arms or legs might make you think that? How about the yellow objects that are in the background? What do you guys think that those could be? Could they be stars, maybe? Or possibly, maybe this is looking down at Icarus while he's falling to the ocean, and maybe it's the stars reflected on the ocean, right? It's kind of interesting to look at it that way, because he could be flying in the sky. A lot of times when children pretend like they're flying, you put your arms out all the way straight, right? And have them out from your body and make the noise like an airplane or something. And so it's possible that this is a flying-like position. Also, one arm is kind of tilted up and one down. Maybe it is falling because his arms aren't straight out, but his head is kind of tilted. So maybe he's turning in the air. I don't know. Just some things to think about. So talking about the different directions of the shape, his legs are very straight. So maybe it is possible that he's flying, because maybe if he was falling, the leg shapes would be bent up more or more spread out. What about the red dot that we see on Icarus's chest here? What do you guys think that represents? It's most likely his heart. I think that's what Matisse was going for here. And maybe, what do you guys think that Icarus is feeling in this painting? It's a very simplistic view of the myth. And after you've learned the history about Matisse and his life, and how he ended up kind of being crippled and not able to stand and paint anymore, how he came to this cutout version of things, and he used his scissors to paint with by cutting out already painted papers and gluing them together in these interesting compositions, and how large these actually are. This particular one isn't as large. It's still quite, 40. This one's a small one, 16 inches by 10 inches, a little over 16 by 10. So compared to his mural-sized artworks, this isn't very big. So today you guys got to learn about Matisse and a little bit about his background, and also a little bit about this collage work that he created. And next week, I would like for you guys to have some colored papers. You can use magazines or newspapers, or you could use markers to color onto copy paper and create different colored papers, but have a variety, because we are going to be cutting out shapes from those papers in order to create our own collages. Okay? Have a wonderful day.